Hey everybody, I'm back today with a new video for Paper Rose Studio. So we're going to make a set of cards today, and I've chosen 3 favorite card sketches to use for our cards today. We're going to be using the new Afternoon in the Park 12 by 12 paper collection. So I just have the paper collection from this line. I don't have any of the embellishments. And I thought it would be fun to show you how you can just use one 12 by 12 paper pack. And in this case, get 3 cards out of one paper pack. But I know you could also go ahead and do a scrapbook page just using the paper pack too, which I think we're going to do later on this month. So first of all, we have Afternoon in the Park, and then the back side has all of these beautiful sentiment strips. So we definitely have our sentiments 4 cards right here. The first piece here, the first cut apart piece. So there are definitely sentiments paired with images. You can fussy cut and just use the image, or you could use the image with the sentiment to create a card with. And the back is this gorgeous purple ledger paper, which would be really good for a background on a scrapbook page. And remember, there are 2 of each of these papers inside a 12 by 12 paper pack. So here's the second paper. This is paper B, and the back of it is this gorgeous floral. Here is paper C. It is a multitude of little like postage stamps, super cute. And the back side is this beautiful kind of text print. Paper D has a full picture on one side. You could still add a title if you had pictures maybe that will complement the image here. You could add your title to the top and then your photos down here. And then the back side is like these cute little typewriter keys. Here is paper E. I love this. I love this drama. So dramatic. I love it. I love the black background and the light pink flowers. Gorgeous. This is paper E. And then the back is just a really simple, lovely pink stripe. Paper F has these gorgeous floral clusters and then the pretty postcard. And the back has all of these suitcases with the little floral images. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut apart the cut apart sheets, maybe cut some images, and then I'm going to come back and we are going to make some cards. I'm also going to pull in some cardstock, maybe some specialty cardstock to add to the mix here for my cards. These cards came together so fast and easy, and I love them. So I am going to go ahead and get started with my first card sketch. I'm going to use some black cardstock from my stash, and this cardstock is 1/8 of an inch larger than my pattern paper. My pattern paper is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to fidget with this for a little bit to get it nice and even so that all of the edges are matted with the same width. And then I'm going to take this notebook punch that I love, and I am punching a little notebook edge onto one of the branding strips. So I am utilizing all of the different parts of this paper pack to get these lovely layered cards together. So I'm going to go ahead and add that strip with the border punch. And of course, I'm going to have to move it again because my eye is crooked. My favorite paper from this paper pack is this floral piece that has the black background. I absolutely love it. So in addition to die cutting a circle from it, I also fussy cut one of the flowers from one of the flower strips, and we're going to go ahead and layer that up and make that the focal point of this card. So I have that light purple watercolor paper, the text paper, which is just showing a little bit, and then the branding strip that I punched. I have the circle with that gorgeous floral paper that I love, and then I fussy cut an extra little flower that I'm going to put right there, after I drop it, of course, off to the right side. And then I have my sentiment here, which is from the packaging from the collection. So the back of the front 12 by 12 sheet of paper, when you flip it over, there's all kinds of sentiments or title options in there, and we're going to go ahead and use some of those. For embellishments today, I am going to be using the gems from Brutus Monroe. So once I get the card front onto the card base, I'll go ahead and sprinkle those little gems around. And I love this card. I love all the cards I made with this collection. It is such a good paper collection. It would work for scrapbook layouts too. In fact, I hope to get some more of the die cuts and things from this line to be able to do a scrapbook layout with this collection as well. It's so pretty. I love it. For my second card, here is the sketch we're going to be using. And I chose one of the cut apart pieces from the one paper. I cut apart all the little bits and pieces, and we're going to use that typewriter piece as a focal point. I did trim it down very carefully so that it was just the size it needed to be. And I'm also going to be using this more floral paper from this collection. This collection has so many gorgeous, gorgeous floral papers. And I really loved this image that had like the little typewriter and the bouquet and the little cup of tea. I just thought it would be fabulous to use as a nice focal image on this card. So as I put all these different layers together, and you can see here I'm adding some of that black cardstock again. I just love a black, just adds so much drama to these cards. It just is such a good accent for this collection. And that little strip there, I think it's only like maybe a quarter of an inch. I think it's a quarter of an inch. In the description box below, you will find a link to Paper Rose Studio, their shop. And I'll also leave a link to my favorite card bases and my glue press that I adore, because both of those also make quite an impact in this video. I use them both quite a bit here. So look at how lovely. I love that. I love the floral paper in the background. I love that little hint of black. I love that image. It's so cute. And then this is another image from that cut apart piece. It's like these little tickets. And it's also really, really sweet. And then across the bottom, I am going to add this little sentiment piece. Simple, easy card. I just love these cards. I think they turned out so good. And I love that I just used one pack of 12 by 12 paper, a little bit of coordinating cardstock, and I pulled them together without a bunch of extra embellishments. So I'm going to go ahead and add those little gems, and then card number 2 is done. For card number 3, here is the sketch that I chose. All of these sketches are from a blog called Mojo Monday, and I absolutely love their card sketches. They are by far my favorite place to grab card sketches from. And I think using their sketches has actually taught me a lot about how to have a card with lots of layers and how to have a card that has interest and lots of pattern paper, because that is my jam. I love cards with lots of pattern paper. For my final card, the background is the pattern paper that has all of the like postage stamps. Then I took a tone-on-tone pattern for that little strip, that gorgeous like pop of black cardstock, and then this little suitcase with the florals. This is another one of those cut apart images. I just trimmed, this is from the 3x4 cut apart image paper, and I just trimmed off the sentiment that was at the bottom of it because I wanted to add my own sentiment. So I just trimmed it off, trimmed it down a little bit, layered everything up just the way the sketch told me to. And now I'm just going to add these beautiful gems from Brutus Monroe. And that will complete my third card. Thank you so much for joining me today. I adore the Afternoon in the Park collection. I love that I was able to create multiple cards just with that one pattern paper pack. And I hope I can be back again soon with a project for a scrapbook page and get a couple more embellishments and have some more fun with this collection because it is quite lovely. I think it would be gorgeous for heritage photos. If you went traveling and visited like historical sites or even like wedding pictures, it would be good for. So cute. So I'm going to go ahead, put the third card together, and then here are all of your close-ups. I would love it if you could give this video a thumbs up. It is always super useful. And have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.